So if you end up having a wash and go and your curls are just not complying with the product that you're using, or they're just not doing what they regularly do, then here are 3 ways to help define your curls during your wash day.
Someday you'll see me hoping that I put you on for your own notion. I'm not here for friends and such. I'm trying to find out where I'm going.
So for this wash day, I ended up using this coconut shampoo from the Shea Moisture line for daily hydration. I hadn't used it, but I picked it up because I had ran out of my deep moisturizing shampoo, and I know that the Shea Moisture products will always help out my hair. So I ended up after that going in with the curl enhancing smoothie, and then tea tree oil and the Wetline Extreme Gel. So that's all I'm using in today's video to show you how to help define your curls. So the first method would, in my opinion, is the easiest, which is just the raking method. So it just has you do exactly what the name says. Just take the product in your hair and just rake it through your hair. Now for me, I think this is the most simple and quickest way to apply products and give yourself curls. But I will say for me, it always seems to give me the most frizz. It doesn't allow me to control how much frizz I have in my hair after applying the products. I typically have to go back through and sort of smooth the product through and reduce the amount of frizz that I did get from this. I will say it does give you the most natural look of the 3 and volume. So the second method would just be the one I use the most, which is the shingling method. So the shingling method gives you an appearance that looks a lot like the raking method, except for, in my opinion, it gives you a more defined look, a more defined version of the raking method. So this does take a little bit more time to do since you are individually grabbing a curl and smoothing the product. It definitely reduces the amount of frizz that you will have after doing your wash day. So I started doing this one after realizing how much the raking method would be giving frizz to my hair, because I would have to go back through and just smooth the product down anyway. So I decided to just do this. Now it does take a bit more time, like I said, than the raking method, but once you get used to doing this, it will take you no time at all. For me, it doesn't take me any more than 35 minutes to just go through every section and then just smooth the product through my hair. So like the raking method, it gives you a lot more of a natural look, except for it gives you definition and you're still able to go through later on and add more volume to your hair as needed. And the final one would be the finger coiling method. Now this one would give you the most definition in my opinion, but also for me, it gives me the most shrinkage in my hair. If you picture it like the string at the end of a birthday balloon, you'll just take the hair and twirl it around your finger and then let it fall and it will sort of coil up on its own. It gives you the most definition of the 3, but will add shrinkage. So overall, at some point during my wash day, I do end up using all 3 of these methods in some shape or form. Whether that actually matters or not, I will use the raking method to apply products in the shower, and then I will go through typically for the styling and do the shingling method. But if there is a curl that's just not complying or it's just drying, pointing to the left or right, I will take the end of that curl and then just do the finger coiling method just so that I can have that curl pointing in a more natural direction rather than pointing off any other direction that does not look right in my hair. So depending on how you apply these products and style your hair, I wouldn't say that there's really a method that's going to help make your hair dry any faster or anything like that. I would only say that if you're doing the shingling or finger coiling method and you're really sort of squeezing the product out of your hair, then that's would probably make your hair dry a bit faster. But overall, you're still going to have the same dry time, but these three methods will help you influence, train, or define your curls throughout the week or throughout your wash day. I have in this video just day 1 and day 2 of using the shingling method, and this is what works for me. So like I said, the shingling method does take a bit longer than the raking method, but I'm able to get the most definition out of a wash and add volume where needed. The raking method will be the fastest, but will have frizz for me, but give you the most volume, and the finger coiling method gives you the most definition.
Things work